Let's spread some toxic positivity. I'll link that video in chat for you guys on YouTube and Twitch. Just watch it at your leisure. There's no rush. But that's just some additional extracurricular viewing you can go watch. I think the main message in that video was life is too short to focus on the things that you dislike, or it's too short to focus on things that make you uncomfortable or um, miserable. Life is short. Find the things that you love and just focus on those things. Otherwise, what's the point? Like, you only get one go around in this meat sack.
Regarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
So
Professor
enjoy
Black
it.
would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
Ooh, that is a cool looking potion. On that note, before I go to the next part, I'll be right back. Exactly. If you hate everything around you, you're not living your best life. It's impossible to live your best, right? But it's also true you are what you surround yourself with. And we've talked about this in the past. If you're someone who constantly looks for the negative or hates on things, it's because you're miserable. And so you want other people to share in that misery. So you're trying to surround yourself with more misery. Misery loves company, I think is the phrase. Um, you reap what you sow. You are what you surround yourself with. You are the 5 people you surround yourself with. It's very much you get out of life what you put in. And I much prefer to get enjoyment out of life. So my channel will always be about enjoying things. Um, I definitely critique from time to time, which is fine, but there's no point. It's like I haven't talked about this in a while, but like my first impressions playlist, that's where the games go that I play and they don't necessarily get any more attention. I never tell people to not play a game, and I never call a game garbage or trash. I just say, I didn't like the combat in that game. It's not for me. Like, I really loved Expedition 33's storyline. I loved the voice acting. I loved the art. I loved the music. I loved everything about that game, but the combat was not for me. Didn't trash the game at all. I think that that game is absolutely worthy of being a Game of the Year contender, even though I personally will never finish the game because the story mode for that game does not work. doesn't work for me. Like, it's not easy mode like I need it to be. I suck at precision-based gameplay. I'm not going to shit on the game because it has a combat system that I dislike. I think it's a phenomenal game, and it deserves to win awards. I just don't necessarily like the combat, so it's not for me. Just because it's not for me doesn't mean it's not a phenomenal experience. Perfect example. Wrestling fans for liking wrestling and getting told it's fake or stupid. Yeah, who cares if it's fake or stupid? It's fun. It's like people who watch soap operas or novellas. Well, yeah, it's... Another good example would be like the Fast and Furious movies. We know in advance that the Fast and Furious movies are going to be stupid. Doesn't mean they're not popcorn fun. Like, it's just some, watch a movie, have fun. Horror films. We already know the outcome of like a slasher film or a horror film. Who cares? Enjoy it. Life's too short to be miserable.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all.
As he is living proof.
Point for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Oh, spellcasting, Nigel. Like the wand combat. Oh, the combat arts, I think is what it would be. Defense against the dark arts.
Crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Horklump juice. That is one big ladle, man.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
He wants me to steal
I
something from
suspect
the
that's
office.
where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
No.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Swooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
Yeah, not gonna happen, bro.
I've enough to worry about collecting the ingredients he wants me to get. I'm afraid I can't help you.
I understand. I'll sort something else out.
Remember, precision is key when brewing potions.
Although I could grab the feather if I wanted to. But I'm gonna keep it for myself. Memorandum from Aura Office. Borgin and Burks. Borgin and Burks has an increasing amount of activity outside of ordinary shop hours, particularly in the wee hours of the night, with suspicious deliveries being made to the shop's back entrance. Given what we know of the shop's reputation, we are adding more auras to join those who've already been watching the shop. You are amongst the new additions. Further instructions to follow. I forget where aurors are. Thanks, Live Oak. Appreciate it.
Miss McDowell. Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
Alright, I need to make an Edurus potion. I like how things have brewing time and like growing times and stuff. That's really cool. JK says sports always seem stupid to those who don't know the sport. That's true. Like, I don't follow. So when I was a kid, I remember following like baseball and like getting baseball cards, like American baseball, and like trading cards and stuff when I was a kid. And I remember I used to know like the teams for where I grew up, like the St. Louis Cardinals and the Kansas City Royals. Because I lived in Missouri when I was a kid. And as an adult, I couldn't tell you anything about the teams. I don't follow hockey, basketball, American football, baseball, soccer, /football for the rest of the world. I just don't follow sports of any type. It's not that I find them silly, but it's just like that's not where I spend my time. So as an outsider looking in, it's one of those things where it's just like, hey, if that's what you love to do, go for it. I will say I was in Bogota, Colombia. There was a World Cup match going on in Bogota, Colombia in 2011 when I was there. And Bogota is a big city. And the stadium, the game was going, the windows of the apartment where I was staying, the whole building was vibrating from the shouts, from the amount of people shouting and cheering from the stadium. Like the windows of the apartment were vibrating anytime people would like cheer and shout. It was nuts. I've never seen that many people like together in one place before. I'm just like, and you could hear it. It was the creepiest thing. It was like, I wonder if that's what like the Colosseum in Rome was like back in the day, you know, in the heyday of the gladiators.
And now we add the Mallow Suite, and that's
Can I still turn into him
What's
if I want to?
Professor.
Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Oh, so Gareth Weasley. Oh no, that's why I didn't give him the feather.
Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
Wait, I did
That'll
brew
be
it.
Points from Gryffindor. Again.
Return to Professor Sharp. Okay, it just didn't update for some odd reason. I think, you know, in regards to the what house would you pick, I liked the answers that I got with this. Like, Ravenclaw seems like the house I would end up being with, too, just because of the inquisitive nature of things. I like the sound
I
of
brewed an Edurus potion as you asked,
Ravenclaw.
Professor.
Glad you managed to stay on task. Not every class is so eventful. I saw Mr. Weasley speaking with you earlier. He can be quite persuasive. Glad you managed to resist. You've done well today. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a
You just
solid
remind me I need to
grasp
go
of
to the
how
common room and
combine
talk to my
various
friends,
ingredients,
students.
you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. And you can keep that Fwooper feather. This time.
I knew I
That'll
took
be
it.
all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
All right.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration for the rest of term.
So cool. Yeah, Nigel, that's why I'm a fan of like the I love the movies. I'm really looking forward to see where they go for the TV show that they're building. Because I'm hoping, given the fact that it's a show as opposed to films, we're gonna get way more exposition on like you're saying, like each house, like maybe be able to explore a little bit more of what each house looks like and so on and so forth. Because books are, books are great, but they can be limiting in some areas. And with Rowling being so involved in that creative process as well, it'll be interesting to see. Because like I liked the Creatures films were fun, as well, because it expanded upon the Wizarding world. I'm a big fan. Like I think I would love to see more of it in any format. Um, Future prefect material as the teacher's pet. I would definitely love to rummage around in a certain teacher's garden. I mean, to go gardening, do herbal. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Um, how do I find? Yeah, Ravenclaw common room. This is where I want to go. Yeah, like this common room, someone was saying earlier, like this place just looks so cool. And I didn't know before I started playing this game that all the schools were different. I didn't know I was going to go through the sorting hat and all that other stuff. This is really cool stuff. I do love the taste of garlic, especially raw. I mean, wait, what? Garlic is good, kids. It's very healthy. Where is Sebastian? I wanted to talk to Sebastian, and I don't know where I would find him. Oh. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. I got ham steak, beans, tomatoes, and cucumbers. We'll be pausing for the ASMR mukbang portion of the stream right now with some tortillas, by the way. Oh wow, that towel looks really weird because of the filter. Anyway, there's more tortillas. I needed to talk to Sebastian, but I don't know where to find him. Like, I want to know how to track down the people. Because I would love to talk to Sebastian and thank him for the help he gave me in the library. Shouldn't I be busy polishing teachers' wands? Well, you know, if she has a wand that needs polishing, I'll be happy to accommodate. Could I track him through the mail? Maybe, I don't know. No, I don't. I may have to look that one up to like, how do I find Sebastian? Because my professor also told me to like, go meet up with your friends and build your relationships with them. So I know that that's somehow important. I just don't know how to do that yet. Yeah, that might be the case, Nigel. I wonder if there's a section for people. No, apparently not. Wishful thinking. Yeah, I don't remember where I met him the first time. It would have been the Defense Against the Dark Arts. Yeah, it might it might be story locked. But he might be in the Defense for the Dark Arts class. Let's go check while I'm eating. Otherwise, I'll just wait till the story takes us to wherever he is. It was more my own curiosity. There probably is a dining room, but like I don't know where all the places are yet. I can't actually figure out.
Revelio.
Yeah, I don't know where I'm supposed to go to meet him or to find him. Or Natty, for that matter. Like, I don't even know where I meet these people to talk with them, to build relationships with them. Who knows? Yeah, I do have a quest to meet Natty. But I was wondering if in between... Because it has been mentioned, like, relationships with your friends. Like, and that the quest has told me... Excuse me, not a quest. Professor Fig told me that I should focus on meeting up with my friends and building my relationships with them. And at one point in the game, it did give me, like, it said your relationship with so-and-so has increased. So I wonder if he was just referring to the quests that you'll do for these NPCs. I was wondering if there was a way to go talk to them in between quests. And, like, are there conversations you can have to increase your relations? Or is it only based on quests that you do with them? That's why I'm running around herping and derping. Lady Atara says the game is 75% off on Epic right now. Well, I'm playing it for free through my PlayStation Plus subscription. So it sounds like it might be. I wonder if it's on sale on the Xbox. If so, I need to let my brother know to get it for the kids. That's probably the case, Nigel. It's probably just. He was probably just referring to anytime you see quests pop up with your friends, you should do them. Probably. Hector concurs. Well, that was a tasty breakfast. Hector's got 300 hours in this game. Damn, that's impressive, son. Alright, it looks like we gotta go out the main gate. Nigel's like, damn you and your toxic positivity about this game. Now I'm downloading it. Alright, I'll be right back, everybody. I gotta take my plate to the kitchen. Thank my wife for breakfast.